Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see the definition of pseudo first order reaction and molecularity of a reaction. Pseudo first order reaction. So the word pseudo itself reflects, seems to be something, but it is actually something. So now here, what is our target reaction? So pseudo first order reaction means actually the order of the reaction seems to be something, but the actual order is first order. Okay, now we will see. Yes, elementary reactions in which order equal to 1 and molecularity greater than 1 are called pseudo first order reactions. So here one word I have mentioned, molecularity greater than 1. Next we will discuss what is molecularity. One reactant is present in a large excess. This is the condition for these pseudo first order reactions. Listen, one reactant is present in large excess. Okay. Next. Now see the example 1. Hydrolysis of 0.01 mole of ethyl acetate with 10 ml of water. Okay. So check the reaction, what will happen. CH3COOC2H5 ethyl acetate when it reacts with water, we are getting acetic acid and ethanol. So can you write the rate equation? Already we studied how to write the rate equation or rate law. Rate equal to K into reactant concentration into something. Here also rate equal to K into this concentration into this concentration. So it can be written like this. Rate equal to K dash CH3COO C2H5 and H2O. This is CH3 here present, one reactant, second reactant and this one. Now look at the condition. One reactant is present in a large excess. That means here one reactant, generally water is present in excess. Water is present in excess. Okay. So it will be neglected now. Yes, the term H2O can be taken as constant. So this term can be taken as constant. Now equation becomes, it is a constant and K dash is a constant. So K dash into H2O. This combination again a constant. So rate equal to K into CH3COO C2H5, where K equal to K dash H2O. So now check the final rate equation. So in case of the final rate equation, what is the order of the reaction? Only one, because we have only one reactant CH3COO C2H5. What is the power of the concentration of the reactant? 1. So total order equal to 1. Finally it behaves as a first order reaction. But starting the reaction seems to be second order. 1 and 1 seems to be second order, but it is not a second order. It is a first order reaction. So this is called pseudo first order reaction. Next, one more example we will see. Yes, second example. Inversion of cane sugar is another pseudo first order reaction. Check the equation. Cetol H22O11 plus H2O. C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6 rate equal to K into C12H22O11. So here also water, yes, it is taken in excess. So the concentration of the water will not affect the rate of the reaction. So it will be neglected. We will get rate equal to K into C12H22O11 concentration. So what is the order of the reaction here? 1. But what expected order here? Here 1 and here 1. Our expected order is 2. But order cannot be determined theoretically. It can be determined experimentally. So finally order of this reaction is 1. Pseudo first order reaction definition is very important for board exam CBSE. So it is very important, and try to remember one example also at the same time. Okay, next, yes, molecularity of a reaction. Now we are going to discuss molecularity of a reaction. So what is molecularity? Very simple. One fight is going there. One fighting is going on in a classroom. Some number of students are involving in a fighting. So that number of students is called molecularity, or that number of students is called a molecularity of that fighting, whatever it may be. Here reaction is there. So in case of reaction, generally what happens? Two atoms or two species or two molecules or two ions, two or more, they collide with each other. They collide with each other, and they collide. Those collisions lead to the formation of the products. Again, all collisions will not give the products. Okay, so that is called molecularity. So basically the number of ions, atoms or molecules which are present in a elementary reaction, that number is called molecularity of a reaction. So molecularity represents the number of molecules or atoms or ions. Clear? So in a elementary reaction, what is elementary reaction? Already we studied. It is a slow step. Yes, it helps in understanding its mechanism. Definition. Look at the definition. The number of reacting species, atoms, ions or molecules taking part in an elementary reaction which must collide simultaneously in order to bring about a chemical reaction is called molecularity of reaction. Clear? Next. Molecularity means number. Number means always positive whole number. Okay, number of students are being involved in the fighting means 0 number of the students or -1 number of the students, it is invalid. So number of reacting species means it is always a positive whole number. It cannot be negative, it cannot be fractional or 0. Okay. Note, for most of the reactions molecularity either 1 or 2. Yes, why? This is the answer. It is very important statement, dear students. The probability that more than 3 molecules can collide and react simultaneously is very small. Hence, reactions with the molecularity 3 are very rare and slow to proceed. For all elementary reactions, order equal to molecularity. What is the meaning of elementary reaction? Already we studied. Elementary reactions are single step reactions and they only decide the rate of the reaction. So in the case of elementary reactions, order is equal to the sum of the coefficients of the reactants. Molecularity is applicable only for elementary reactions, but not for complex reactions. Okay. Example is given. Check the example. 1 KClO3 plus 6 FeSO4 plus 3 H2SO4 giving rise 1 KCl plus 3 Fe2SO4 thrice plus 3 H2O. Students, see here. Here 1 is present, 1 molecule, 6, 1 plus 6 is 7, here 3. Total 1 plus 6 plus 3, 10 molecules are just they are taking part in the reaction. Apparent molecularity, that means it seems to be 10, but actual molecularity 2. Actual molecularity 2. Okay. Next, check one more example here. Decomposition of hydrogen peroxide catalyzed by iodide ion in alkaline medium. It is available in your NCERT textbook. Here 2H2O2 I minus alkaline medium 2H2O plus O2 you are getting. The rate equation for this reaction is found to be rate equal to minus dH2O2 by dt. This is the rate disappearance of the peroxide equal to K into H2O2 into I minus. This is the experimental rate equation. Look at, but what generally what we expect, 2 is there, 2 is available in front of the H2O2, so 2 comes here. Generally that is our expectation, but we are not getting any 2 onto the H2O2 because order is an experimental value. So this equation is first order with respect to both H2O2 and I minus. Line is clear. Evidence suggests that this reaction takes place in 2 steps. This is the first step and this is the second step. Both the steps are biomolecular elementary reactions. Both the steps are biomolecular elementary reactions. Means look at first step. 1 and 2. 2 molecules are involving. Here also 1 and 2 molecules are involving in the reaction. Look at the 1 and 2, IO minus and IO minus. So species IO minus is called as an intermediate since it is formed during the course of the reaction but not in the overall balanced reaction. So IO minus is generated here and this IO minus again is involving in the step 2. But check the overall reaction. Overall reaction. Have you seen any IO minus in overall reaction? No. So not in the overall balanced equation. The first step being slow is the rate determining step. This is the rate determining step. It is a very slow step. The rate of formation of intermediate will determine the rate of the reaction. Okay. Listen students here. Yes, the first step being slow is the rate determining step. That means this is the first step. This is a slow step. This is slow step. Okay. So order 1 and here also 1 plus 1, 2 we will get the order. So by using this step only, this is a slow step, rate determining step. So by using the step 1, here rate has been written here. Yes, rate equal to K into H2O2 into I minus. Okay. So it was written here by using the step 1. Why not step 2? Because step 1 is the slow step or rate determining step. It decides the rate. Clear?